What's up and welcome to the channel. My name is Headshot and thank you guys for joining us. Today I'm going to talk about the one thing you must have if you're thinking about carrying a gun, or if you are carrying a gun, you must have this before you do it. Alright, and today we're not going to be talking about a sexy new Glock 43X or a holster or a gun belt or a new piece of gear, but something that is equally as important. Alright, now let's just run over a scenario really quick. Let's say you're in mom and pop's gas station in the middle of nowhere. You're getting something, a drink, gas, whatever the case may be, and somebody comes in and points a gun at you and the clerk, demands money. They say they're going to kill you. Alright, you pull your firearm, you use it in self-defense. There's no cameras anywhere at this gas station, or you're in a parking lot, an abandoned parking lot. You're getting home from work. You work late, the third shift, the night shift, whatever the case is, and you have to pull your gun in self-defense. What happens then? All right, so this is a very important question everybody that carries a gun or is thinking about carrying a gun should ask themselves. Because it's not always a clear-cut case. It's not always, bad guy was attacking me, I rightfully used my firearm to protect myself or the ones I love or people around me. It's not always that situation. In fact, it rarely is, you know. So the point is now we think ahead, all right? Us as gun owners and people that conceal carry, we're thinking ahead. We're preparing for the unknown, and this is a way to protect yourself in case the unknown actually does happen. Now, in this case, there's one of two options. You're going to be on your own. You're going to be bailing yourself out of jail. You're going to lose your firearm. You're going to, possibly go bankrupt. I mean, there's a slew of options that could happen in a situation, some more likely than others. You could lose your rights in this situation. There are people that have had to forfeit their rights because they don't have tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands in some cases, because they were civilly prosecuted by the family. Even though it was a lawful, justifiable shoot, now they have lost their rights because they can't afford to protect themselves. This is where the USCCA jumps in. And you guys have heard me talk about this company before because I've been a member for a couple of years. Actually, I made a video a couple of years ago when we first joined and why I joined USCCA specifically. And today that's what I'm going to talk about. Why I joined them and why I think they are probably the best company to do this. All right. Legal and financial protection. It's not as sexy, like I said, as the guns and the holsters and all that. But it is definitely something you want. All right. So situation A. All right. That guy just lost everything, but he used his gun justifiably. All right. Situation B, USCCA jumps in, upfront everything. All right. Now, keep in mind, there's some companies that will wait for you to go through the whole process, wait till you're acquitted, and then reimburse you. USCCA is everything upfront. They have your back from day one, which is probably the biggest selling point of USCCA. So they come in, bail you out of jail, protect your firearm in case that most likely it will be taken as evidence, at least until you're cleared. They will replace that firearm, and then they're going to allow you to hire your own attorney or hire a pro Second Amendment attorney so you can be able to protect yourself and not have to worry about the burden of going to court and doing all this kind of stuff on your own. I don't know about you guys, but $50,000 or $100,000 or whatever it takes to be able to protect yourself and defend yourself, I don't want to have to be thinking about the money side of it because you're already going to be going through a lot at that point. Finances and losing everything that you own is not something that I want to risk. That's not something I am going to risk. And I'm definitely not going to risk my rights being taken away because I don't have the money to defend myself and protect myself inside a court or, bail and all this kind of stuff. I don't want to think about that. I want somebody else to do that work for me. And that's why I chose the USCCA in a nutshell right there. All right, if that's not enough, there's a lot more that goes along with the company. They also have videos, and depending on what level of membership you get, they have webinars with attorneys where you can ask them questions. Concealed carry magazines and all kinds of extras, Concealed Carry Expo, and I could go on and on and on. But the legal and financial protection is where it's at. All right, they do everything concealed carry, which makes sense because our channel, we do a lot of concealed carry guns and videos, so it only makes sense. And that's really the only difference right here. We're just working with them, get the information to you guys. If you guys decide to join, not only are you becoming a member and doing something that I feel is the most important thing when you carry, but you're also supporting our channel at the same time. And this is really easy for me to do because, like I said, I chose them a couple of years ago because of some of these key things. So this is an easy video for me. But there's a lot of people that don't know about, you know, concealed carry and what happens after the fact and how do I protect myself and legalities and all of that kind of stuff. So that's where this company jumps in and helps you out. And it's not just a, you know, hey, you know, now I need you, you know, whenever I God forbid, have to use your firearm. They're constantly updating you with new information. They even have an app, so you can go on the app, you can plug in your state, it'll show you reciprocity with all of the other states that recognize your permit. They'll give you the laws of your state, maybe a state that you're visiting. It'll tell you when you've crossed state lines and if there's something else, some other law that you need to be aware of if you cross those state lines. And then when your permit's going to expire, it's going to give you information about that and reminders about that. So there's a lot that goes along with the company. Now, as far as like memberships, I chose the $22 a month plan. So that's the gold membership, and that gives you everything we talked about. And then you have elite and platinum memberships that are going to give you those extra webinars and backlogs of extra videos that they've made and all kind of digital magazines. And you know, you get a whole slew of things as you go up. You could pay for it monthly, you could pay for it throughout the whole year or for the entire year, whatever you want to do. There is a plan out there to meet most people's financial needs. And I don't know about you guys, but $22 a month is worth it to me to have that peace of mind. And that $22 a month plan, to me, for me, was the best way to go. So there's a lot that goes into this, guys. And like I said, I know it's not the most fun video in the world to make, but it is definitely up there with importance, if not the most important video we've ever made concerning concealed carry. So what I did is I put a link down in the description box below. If you want to go over and check them out, please do that. And like I said, if you guys join, it helps our channel as well, which is an awesome thing. Great relationship. I am so happy to be working with these guys, and hopefully you guys will enjoy them as well. If you are a USCCA member, please leave us a comment down below how you like the company and why you chose this company over the others down in the comments below. We'll see you guys in the next one, and as always, hold them down.